Welcome to this edition of Meet the Mustangs. I'm Mike Rouse. Joining us today, we're going to find out a little bit more about Western New Mexico's newest offensive line coach, or actually our women's basketball coach, Rusty Kennedy. Welcome to Meet the Mustangs.
Thank you.
Welcome to Western New Mexico.
Glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you here and have a coach ready to hit the ground running. But
Well, I haven't ran anywhere in quite a while.
I'm glad you pointed that out, and I didn't have to. And folks, we may have a little bit of sign language on this next video because we've got a little redneck talk going on, so
Exactly.
we'll get an interpreter. But Coach, you're coming into a program that's had some challenges. What do you see as the future for Western New Mexico?
Well, I think it's much like eating an elephant. You have to take it a bite at a time. You can't look at the big picture, or the task seems too daunting. We have to focus on getting better every day. Just literally, as cliche as that sounds, coming in and just working to be better every single day at practice. And if we keep our head down and we keep working, then eventually we're going to see some success. I hesitate to put any kind of numbers on it. We have a lot of young ladies back from last season, 10 returners. They're coming in, they're working hard, and they have an interest in seeing this program turn around as well. I don't believe anyone that's been here in the last 15 years has come in here and tried to fail as a coach or a player. Just various reasons things have happened, and so we believe that if we just keep working, the next couple of years we're going to see a lot of improvement.
Well, there's certainly the opportunity for it there. Now let's forget about basketball for a little bit.
Sure.
Let's talk a little about you, which does involve basketball, but you're coming over here from Texas. Tell us a little bit about your history.
Well, this is my 15th year coaching college basketball, 13th as a head coach. I've had numerous stops at junior college and NAI levels. The thing that attracted me about this position was being in Division II, being in the mountains. I grew up in the mountains of western Arkansas, so this has a good feel to it. It feels a lot like the area I grew up in.
Just not as many banjos.
Not as many banjos, yeah, more teeth.
More
so,
teeth.
So I'm very comfortable here, no doubt about it. I really enjoy working at Western. Everyone's been extremely helpful and friendly. The challenge for us is going to be to recruit players here, and I think once they see what we have, they're going to like it. Yeah. Once they get past some of our history and things like that, but I came from Our Lady of the Lake University, which in our third year of existence, we took the program to the national tournament last year. So it just seemed like the right time to find a new challenge.
Right.
And Western is a heck of a challenge, but one that I think can be accomplished.
Well, I don't think any coach goes into it thinking that they can't make a national tournament, so
Yeah.
we like that attitude. Where did you go to college?
I finished up at Oklahoma Wesleyan University. Then prior to that, I was at two different junior colleges, and when that's how I really began coaching. When I was a men's assistant at Oklahoma Wesleyan after I quit playing. So,
Was that what you saw yourself doing when you were back at that tender age?
Oh, sure. I always wanted to coach. I've never wanted to do anything else. And as a college senior, I knew I was going to coach college basketball somewhere. I assumed on the men's side, and basically within a couple of years, I'd switched to the women's side, and it was an easy transition for me. My sister was an outstanding player at SMU. She was 2 years younger than me, and she's the all-time lead scorer at SMU in their SMU Hall of Fame. So I had appreciation for women's basketball,
right.
Probably that a lot of people don't, growing up around an outstanding player and seeing how good the women's game can be.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something that maybe I planned, but once I started coaching women, I knew that I had no desire to go back to the men's side. I do enjoy the different challenges. Because it is a different set of challenges. Same game, just
right.
Dealing with different attitudes and thoughts and things like that.
Well, we know coaching it takes over your whole life,
Sure.
Especially during season. But what else do you like to do besides coach?
Eat.
And eat.
Obviously.
I was gonna get that.
Truthfully, I'm not a guy that has a lot of hobbies. I don't. I'd say bit of a cinema buff, probably.
Oh, yeah. What's your favorite movie?
You know, there's probably a group in that top five. You know, you kind of judge it by saying, hey, when that thing comes on TV, even if you own it, even if you've seen it a million times, you can't turn it. So Shawshank Redemption would have to be in there. Outstanding movie. And then I think the sports buff in me can't not say Hoosiers.
Oh,
Can't not say The Natural.
Absolutely.
You know, a couple of those flicks. Big baseball fan. That's probably one of my hobbies. I enjoy in the summer taking trips to watch Major League Baseball and visit different places.
What's your team?
The Tigers.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Way north.
we had a rough World Series.
Well, they just had too much downtime in between kick and tail on everybody else.
Well, that's twice now that we've in the last decade we've struggled in the World Series. So it was a tough few weeks during that span. The excitement of winning and as people in the office know, I make no secret I'm a huge Tiger fan. So.
Well, Coach, thanks for letting us get to know you a little bit, and we look forward to
Mike,
success in the years to come.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for joining us here in Meet the Mustangs.